It's that colorful time of the year again. The annual Pooches Parade in Tompkins Square here in New York City. Despite a few showers, dogs and their owners strutted their costumes, some more lavish than others. From a paw-powered taxi, an extraterrestrial canine, and an owner just thinking outside the box. But the rough economic times and inflation are not easy for pet owners. Prices in some cases fetching record highs, making it difficult for consumers to balance their budgets, something these dog lovers know all too well about.
It's so expensive to go to the vet now. I mean, you go in for a visit and it's going to be at least $250, maybe even $1,000, you know. So yeah, it's getting really expensive to have a pet.
Especially medical, it's very expensive. But she has insurance, so it's like half and half. But it's very expensive to have a pup. I don't know how people can have 2, 3, 4.
It's tough. Doggy daycare went up quite a bit this year.
And one professor agrees. Holding on to a pet these days, he says, has become increasingly difficult.
This is definitely a new area of concern that's emerged where people have become, with the economic times becoming increasingly more difficult, people have been questioning and trying to figure out how do they balance their own personal spending and their needs with the needs of their pets. And I think that that's one of the things that in the current economic climate is different than issues that we've seen in past climates, that there hasn't been that same level of concern during previous economic downturns that people are talking about right now.
But despite consumers barking at high prices, pets in the United States are still the most spoiled animals in the world, with their owners spending close to $137 billion last year, more than any other country. Americans adore their pets and will go to great lengths to ensure they live a life of luxury and comfort.
We spare no expense for him.
A recent survey by Forbes lists New York as one of the top states with the most spoiled dogs. 40% of New Yorkers say they spend more money spoiling their fabulous friends than spoiling their significant other. And if push comes to shove, they say they'll go the extra mile even though it's not a walk in the park.